Boop, boop. I don't know. I like Anne Hart. So, I am Jamie Lee Page, and this is Transgender Help Videos. Originally, now the Transgender Help Community. Wanted to introduce myself to everybody here and give you a video describing why I started this page and hopefully help some people in transition. So, I started this page because I was a member of a multitude of groups and pages that accumulated into seeing a lot of chasers and GoFundMe posts. If you have a GoFundMe post somewhere, go you, hope you raise some money. If you are a chaser, get off our page. We're here to learn, not to... Yeah. So, I'd like to start by thanking my admins, especially Iana, for the tons of posts. I'd like to thank everyone who is a member, especially those who post. Please, respond to people's questions if they have them, and if you have questions, there is nothing too far out there. Please ask, and if it does, if we feel it violates anything, we will help you in wording it better or telling you, okay, this does push things. And that's really not going to happen too much, if at all. If you're legitimately seeking answers, my phone hand shaking because I've been taping this like 20 times. If you have a question, ask it. If you have an answer, please answer it. If you have an article, anything regarding anything to do with transition at all, please share information. In our pinned post up at the top of the page there, you will notice a link to Trans Lifeline. Please, if you need help, get it. It does get better. Please try to connect with people locally, especially those of you in some more rural areas, if possible. I would like, the other reason I started this, I would like people to be able to find people who are close to them. Now, close is a relative term as far as this goes. Close could mean someone down the block, or if you're rural enough, we may be driving 45 to an hour to meet with somebody on occasion, and please use caution, but find help, search your area. There may or may not be a meeting somewhere you can go to. I may or may not be looking into starting a mass online forum live once a month thing, something I'm mulling around. I'll skip that for now. So, my admins and to all those who post or answer posts, thank you very much. It's appreciated by the rest of us, and I hope what little I post lately helps. I hope whatever is posted helps someone. We all have a voice. Please use it. Speaking of voice, this is mine. I have attempted to work on my voice, but I am at a point in transition where I'm not hyper-focused on my voice. Okay? In the beginning, we all become hyper-focused on things. And we all think that transgendered, especially male to female, is all I can speak for personally. I believe that we all think of surgery. SRS, GRS, confirmation, whatever you want to call it. Surgery. I am successful in my transition when, ? Surgery, right? Well, as my mentor Stephanie would put it, that's just going to help your underwear fit a little better, your clothes fit better, change what you have the possibility of wearing more comfortably. And that's something I've come to realize. I am personally mentoring a couple of people who have nothing to do with our group page here, specifically due to the fact that they're not into Facebook and don't want to be, and that's up to them. But one in particular who calls me a couple times a week and has come out recently at work and said, I came out at work and you know what, you were right. I've got to come out at some point. I understand there are people who are asking semi-inappropriate questions, as well as I can hear people whispers, in the distance. And that's up to them. I'm focused on working and getting my job done, and that's good. We want to keep ourselves safe at all times. For instance, I ride public transportation. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and I ride the bus. Now, am I scared to ride the bus? No. I am, however, aware of my surroundings and sort of what's going on around me, possibilities. To try to keep safe, I do avoid certain... I'm sure there are lines that I avoid, bus routes. But I'm sure there are things I avoid, whether I realize it or not. But at this point, I'm just about going about my day being me. Use that to transition into talking about the bathroom. Lately, there's been a lot of talk about the bathroom, and I will throw my 2 cents worth in quickly on this and say that we just have to pee. Okay, I will simply say that when it comes to my using the restroom, I keep my head down, my mouth closed, I go in, I do my business, I wash my hands, I get out. And with the exception of one place in town, which shall remain nameless, concert venue, I will say haven't really had an issue. Transition is about getting comfortable with you, and as I said before, the surgery merely helps things to fit better. I'm not going to name a name in this case, but a local friend who has had the surgery totally appreciates having had the surgery, and they're not regretting the surgery, but has realized that it's just helped her clothes to fit better. She's still a depressed person who kind of keeps to herself. And while that's not completely wrong, they want to be more outgoing, etc., and that doesn't exactly have to do with the fact that they're trans, because this person 100% passes, voice, looks and all, very beautiful person, but they have trouble seeing themselves that way, and I think a lot of us have that issue. So, if nobody else today says this, please believe me when I say, in some way, shape, or form, in every way, shape, or form, whatever you're willing to accept, because I know that at times we all don't want to hear it. It's trying to keep a stiff upper lip when the ship's sinking and you can't find any of the life jackets, let alone the rafts. So, if no one else tells you this today, or let alone this week, you are beautiful. Alright? You matter and you are beautiful. Okay? I plan on doing a quick second video here about family. Look out for that immediately following this one. Hugs.